Hey everyone, Don and Ash here,
Hello.
back for another reaction video. This time we're going to be continuing our NF journey with the next song off the Search album, and that is Time. And once again, we have a music video, so prepare for me to get distracted as all hell. Yep. Yeah, no, like always, the songs have been so good, especially off the Search album. I don't really think I've heard Time before. That's not a title that rings a bell or anything, so this one's going to be new, I think, for both of us, and I can't wait to watch it.
Yep, me too.
All right, let's hop right in. Oh.
Even if we both break down tonight, and you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry, I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting, I promise I'm changing. I just need a little time to show you I'm worth it. I know that I can be a difficult person. I'm a stress case, drive you up the wall when I'm working. Actually, I'm probably worse when I'm not. You don't deserve it, make you nervous cause you know I'ma break soon. Every time I do, I say something that hurts you. Acting like I'm gone, but we both in the same room. I don't like to be wrong, which I know you relate to. And I know I make you feel like you're at the end of your road. That's when I look at you and tell you I'll be better alone. It's just a pride talking, isn't it? Cause both of us know I'm the definition of wreck. If you look into my soul, comes out the most when I feel I'm in a vulnerable place. Made a lot of mistakes, I wish I knew how to erase. When I'm afraid, might get distant and I push you away. But no matter the case, I'ma do whatever it takes. Even if both break down tonight, and you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry, I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting, I promise I'm changing. I just need time. I need time. I just need time. I need time. Time. Yeah, way before I bought you the ring, we were fighting back and forth like you were wearing a thing. Two passionate people, not afraid to say what they think. Lead a passionate conversation when it's hard to agree. You know me well, sitting on the edge of my seat, looking at life, over analyzing everything. Always depressed, trying to find a better version of me. Searching for something I know's probably right in front of my feet. Stubborn as me, maybe not, but you're close to it. Got a lot of issues, I'm trying to work through them. Going to therapy for you, something that's worth doing. When I know you've been there for me through all of my worst moments, and I know it hurts knowing that I carry this weight on my chest, making it difficult for me to open up and connect. Lot of regrets, I apologize for all of the stress. That's not what I meant to do. You know I love you to death, even if both break down tonight, and you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry, I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting, I promise I'm changing. I just need time. I need time. I just need time. I need time. Time. I just need time. I need time. I just need time. I need time. Time.
Wow. Wow. That's pretty emotional. Okay. Yeah, let's put that down. I okay. So yeah, that song almost had me tear up a little bit. It's really beautiful, and once again, I failed at not getting distracted. I felt like so strongly. I really like how. Okay, so first of all, like the first like 10 seconds, she gets into the car, she goes to drive away, and I guess I'll pull that up as I'm talking. I really like how. There we go. I really like how they used like just reversing the scene, and like the reason I point this out is because I know how much Premiere hates when you tell it to reverse something, and Premiere's like chunk 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 chunk, like it hates it. So I'm just like they use it really effectively here, and I also like how as soon as I realized it was starting to go backwards,
Yeah.
and they went back into the house, I'm like, oh, they're doing this all in one shot type thing,
Yeah,
and then
I
like
did too.
yeah, and then like the part that really leveled it up was when okay, she was in the bed, so I'm gonna fast forward to that part. Um, okay, yeah, she's in the bed here in a second, I think. Yeah, right here. So I really like how this scene was one continuous shot that they basically just like faded each scene into the previous one. But that's not the trippy part. The trippy part is how they continued to zoom in. They continued the pan in the whole time,
Yeah.
and it was seamless.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you mother suckers. I'm like, you mother suckers. That's so good. I'm
I
like,
also noticed that, and I was like,
well, yeah. No, I mean, I didn't notice it. I was obsessed with it. Like I couldn't not see it. Right? Like this video was a big technical workshop for me, and half the time I found myself getting distracted and not listening to the lyrics because the cinematography was honestly a step above almost all of NF's other videos. I'm not even kidding. Not like maybe not conceptual idea wise, but it was the how they implemented it. It was amazing. I honestly think that whoever worked on this video, same team, new team, whatever it was, there's a step up here, cinematography, like looking at it from a cinematography standpoint, and I'm blown away. I'm absolutely blown away. It captured um all the moments between the couple beautifully,
yes.
and just such a simple strategy to do it. Just show it in reverse. Just show I mean, the song's called Time, so just show that. I guess what led up to that moment in time at the start. Like,
yeah. I'm like, it's so
beautiful.
perfect.
It was so good. Yeah, I'm blown away. Like the lyrics are beautiful themselves. I just yeah, I got distracted.
There was like I found myself definitely smiling as we got further in because we got, it started off with them not happy, and we got to go back in time and see all the little cute moments in the kitchen, the laundry room, brushing their teeth together, that sort of thing, even all the way up to when they first moved in. And like, what a moment, right? And like, you see the beginning of their journey, and it is just a sweet way of like how they decided to depict this journey.
I think this is another one that hits bittersweet. It
It is,
because
yeah.
it's a beautiful story
But
with sad
Yeah.
sad whatever.
notation.
Yeah, yes, just a sad kind of theme to it,
Yeah.
and not completely sad. It starts you off sad, and it shows you the light. I don't even know, like what is it called? When you reminisce, right? It was so reminisceful and bittersweet at the same time.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it really was. And like honestly, a lot of the lyrics, I mean, I feel like this is an obvious thing, had me thinking about like Don and I. Don and I have been together for 11 years. So we've been through a lot, and like some of these lines, they've been like, I think one of them was like, "You've seen me at my worst moments or my hardest moments," that sort of thing. And I was like, "Yeah, I've definitely had some of those." That Don's helped me through.
It goes both ways, right?
Vice versa, yeah. But yeah, a lot of these lyrics definitely had me thinking about our little journey and like when we first moved in here, and that kind of thing.
That's why she looked at me, man. I was like, "Why are you looking
I
at
know,
me?
I was like,
Why are you looking at me?" So yeah, the chorus is beautiful. Even if we both break down tonight and you say you hate me and we go to bed angry, I know everything will be all right. I'll be here waiting. I promise I'm changing. I just need time. I need time. I just need time. And
time.
yeah, that's it makes me feel a bit choked up because like you can't force change. You can initiate change within yourself, I feel like, but you can't force the process of change, right? And whether it happens fast or slow, you just have to go through it. And I think
Yeah.
that part of whether you're a couple or not, you're still individuals, and I think that um, it's hard to unpack and understand your own feelings, and it's harder to share those feelings with your partner, um, both ways, and then just keep space for I don't know, helping each other or respecting each other's space. Like it's hard. It really is hard to exist with another person.
Yeah.
Anybody who's been in a relationship, long or short, will know that it definitely is hard to exist with another person at times, and um, it's that balance of everything, right? So you got to take the good with the bad, you got to take the bad with the good, and um, you got to aim for somewhere. I aim my arrow for somewhere in the middle,
Yeah.
right? And just keep it as balanced as possible, and be able to, um, when one extreme hits, when a wave comes in and pushes you to one side, you just gotta kind of, like I don't know, like when they're a kid, don't they teach you like jump into the waves so you don't get like, you know,
That's true.
you,
Yeah, that is true.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So again, me with my analogies, right? You want to jump into the wave and kind of bring it back to center, otherwise you'll get toppled over. So you jump into the wave
Yeah.
and you'll keep your balance, right?
Yeah.
So
That's so good.
yeah. So anyways, I'm leaving now.
Um,
That's all I got to say. It
yeah.
was great.
I think kind of like piggybacking off that, like one of my favorite quotes, I think, is by I think it's William E. Somerset. And it's like it's a I think it's a nice it's gonna be a little off, but anyways, it's a nice happenstance if like we changing continue to love a changed person. And I feel like that's such a like profound statement. But such a beautiful one too. Like there's so much truth to it, and it like you said, it is all about balance and again having that middle point, and yeah, just figuring it out.
Yeah, one of my favorite sayings is like I'm so bad at remembering quotes from other people, but one of my favorite sayings is like uh, when two people come together, or even if they're together for a long time, um, most times they're still individuals, and being individuals, they're always standing at opposite sides of a creek or something, and to get across to each other or to meet in the middle, there's a bridge, and that bridge for me is called the bridge of communication, and it's something that all bridges need maintenance. All bridges need maintenance, right? Bridges break down if you don't work on them. So with communication, if it's something you don't work on, your bridge will break down, and you'll be standing there on your side of the river, staring at each other, displaced, or you'll just, you'll be my side versus your side versus instead of coming into the middle of the bridge and seeing how you can benefit each other's half of the river or whatever. Grass is greener on the other side. You know what I mean? You gotta put effort um into your partner and seeing it from their perspective as much as having them understand you from your perspective. Anyway, yeah, I would absolutely love to know how you guys feel about this song,
Yeah.
the lyrics and the music video. Um, yes, if there's any videographers or any technical people in chat, let's talk it up. I think that was a masterclass on cinematography.
Definitely.
I think the lyrics in this were just top notch. I can't believe I haven't heard it before, seeing as how we've heard a bunch of the other songs
Yeah.
off the Search album, and I honestly can't believe I've never watched it before, because this for me was 10 out of freaking 10. And I think that there's a lot, if I just like sit down and study this music video, there's a lot that I can pick up as a cinematographer to take forward in my own creative projects.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Yes. So with that wraps it up. Like I said, let us know your favorite moments. And as always, if you're liking our journey through the NF songs so far, and we're working our way through the Search album, please join us in liking, sharing, and especially subscribing. And we'll see you in the next one. All right.
Bye.
Bye.